What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Day a Day, the only series on the internet where I, specifically, play Minecraft every day of 2026. There's plenty of other series where other people play Minecraft, and some of them even play Minecraft every day, but this is the only one where I play Minecraft every day. So, hope you all are doing very well. Hope that your day has been enjoyable. I think in today's video, I'm just going to focus on the barn. I'm going to try and get... depending on how much material I have, especially in the, well, actually, I guess I'll build it out to here, because these spaces out here don't actually have, like, animals set up for. So I guess I'll bring it out to here, and this is where we'll finish it. But it kind of depends on how much deep slate and tough I have, is kind of a big limiting factor. Let's see, I have, see, that's tough slab, or tough bricks. I don't need tough bricks. That is not much tough. I've got lots of deep slate, but that is not very much tough. So we may have to go mine some more. But until then, I'm just going to go ahead and use what we've got here. And dump some of this random stuff in here. Keep that. Keep this. Keep that. Alright, and then we'll just go like, maybe we'll turn this into stairs. And we'll turn this into slabs. And then we'll go a stack of this. And maybe another half stack. And then turn the rest into slabs here. Seems fair to me. Just kind of do it like that, I think. Well, I guess I can't really just jump up top anymore. I can come up here. That'll work. Is that supposed to be like that? No, it is not. Okay, what did I mess up? Oh, it just needs a slab on top of it. There we go. I'm actually gonna go ahead and toss down some scaffolding right here, just so I can get up top. There we go. But yeah, I'm gonna take a break from animals today. Kind of have a nice relaxing day. We're gonna work on the barn, chill, have a good time. Hope all of you, I said this already, but I hope you're all doing well. Lots of stuff happening in the world, so you know, hope you're all safe and doing well, enjoying yourselves. Did I put a slab right there? I did. This needs to be, I need to move my microphone. It's right in front of my hotbar. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and go back to deep slate. That doesn't go like that at all. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, work for me actually cleared up a little bit. So I'm actually recording this at a normal time. I got off work at a normal time, and I'm going to go to bed at a normal time tonight. So my body is going to thank me for that. I can tell you that much. I have been working much and sleeping little recently, which is not a very healthy way to live. Make sure you're getting enough sleep, especially if you're also working long hours. That's your daily totem wisdom. Not that any of you asked for it, but I gave it to you anyways, because that's what I do. See, these come all the way down here, and then I think for the actual like cap of the roof, I'm gonna wait and make sure I match it up properly, because I really don't want to build this whole thing and then realize I was building it wrong. So I'll try to build out up to the cap and then fill it in later once I get back down there. I'll bring the cap all the way down. That's how I'll do it, because I think I can do it off of memory, but I would rather do it once and know that it's right than, you know, do it twice. So we'll just go down and fill in this whole space here, like so. Making sure to put in the tough strips and make sure they go where they're supposed to and not right there. Hopefully also while I'm doing this, the creeper farm will run a little bit. Obviously it's not really gonna make much, but every little bit of gunpowder kind of helps. So if we can get a couple rockets out of it, it'd be good enough for me. Be good enough for me. Let's go ahead and run some tough up right here, as well as we'll fill in the deep slate. Go 1, 2, 3. Go boom, 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 boom. Perfect. And we can go ahead and fill all of this in like so. I think this is actually gonna look pretty cool once the whole like roof is in all the way down, especially looking at it from up above. It'll be cool to just have like one big build going all the way across our base area. This is definitely the biggest thing we built. I think in terms of like footprint is definitely the biggest. I think the house is the most like detailed, like the most effort went into the house, because this is big, but it's all one like repeating pattern. So it's not necessarily like complicated or anything, but the house, I think, with all of the, you know, all the text, like not texture, but like all the details, the different layers, all the flowers and whatnot, building these dormer windows. I think the house still is the most like involved build I've done, but this is definitely taking the cake for the largest in terms of area. Boom. Stair, stair, stair. Go. Boom. Boom, boom. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. There we go. What do you guys use, like, if you're building something in Minecraft? Like, obviously right now I'm focused on the build because I'm making a video for you guys, but when you're playing in a single player world, or, you know, just chilling, playing some Minecraft, and you're building a big project, what do you like to listen to music? Do you listen to a podcast? I sometimes, honestly, I have two monitors. Sometimes I'll throw on like a YouTube video or a stream on the other monitor. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what gets you through a long grindy project in Minecraft. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to hit the mines here pretty soon because I just ran out of stairs. I'm also out of slabs. And I don't remember if I had any more deep slate. No, I definitely had more deep slate, right? Ow. Yeah, I've got plenty of deep slate. Alright, never mind. Never mind. Now we're doing the whole set of stairs. 2 stacks of slabs. And then, yeah. Run back down here and keep on going. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I always like watching, like, Hermitcraft videos or Hermitcraft streams. Mumbo Jumbo's been doing some streams recently, so been really enjoying watching those while I'm working on my grindy projects. Fill this in. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, see, this is why I didn't run the middle down, because I would have totally messed it up, since this is another block down. I was gonna put my stairs right here, which is definitely incorrect. So we can go ahead and run this down like so, and then we can come back in with the stairs like so. Why is this all tough? This is not supposed to be all tough. It's supposed to be deep slate in the middle. Who did this? Which one of you guys did this? I can't believe that you would do this, because I'm innocent. I do want those slabs though, so I'm gonna go grab those. Thank you for all of this. It's also like, as the more of the roof goes on, it just feels more like a finished build. Obviously there's stuff we need to do. We need to get that wall done. We still need to do something to the floor, but just having the roof on, just it makes this all feel more enclosed, and it's starting to actually feel like it's coming together. We've obviously been making a lot of progress, but having the, you know, something physical to stand in, it just changes things. For sure, it changes things. Boom, boom. And another one of these. We go tough slabs, deep slate slabs, tough slabs again. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and run this all the way down. I need to put these slabs next to each other. It makes it easier to switch between them. And yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna run these all the way down. That way I don't have to keep stopping and redoing this part. Get it all done at once, and I can just focus on the middle part. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, and I think I have 1 stack of deep slate left, so I'm hitting the bottom of the barrel. Run down with all of the stairs real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Beep, bop, boom. Oops, daisy. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. One other thing is, hopefully the whole like stuttering issue for like in the videos, especially when I'm like loading new chunks when I'm flying, hopefully that might be solved. I updated my graphics drivers, trying to download a new game, and it's like, actually you can't download this. I was like, okay, thank you. So I went ahead and updated my graphics driver. So I'm not totally sure if that helps, but I'm hoping that it will. I guess we'll just have to wait and see what happens. But hopefully that issue may be resolved. I know in like yesterday's video, I was talking about I might have to get some new parts for my PC. But we may have averted a crisis with updating those drivers. So we'll have to see. Obviously, we're not going on any big expeditions today, but the next time we do go out on an expedition, that'll be something to keep an eye on. So deep slate. I'm just gonna go ahead and make all this into stairs. I'm going to need a lot more stairs, especially when I go over to the other side. So we're just we'll roll with stairs for now. So let's put these over here. There we go. Boom. No, those are stairs, not slabs. Okay, give me these. Give me these back. Okay, that's in the wrong spot. Come on. Boom, 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 boom. Back to tough. Back to deep slate. Back to tough. Okay. All right. Just place in the right spot, please. Boom. Oopsie daisy. That's supposed to be tough. Go in with the tough. Go in with the deep slate. Go in with the tough. And then, yeah, on our last little section here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oopsie. 5, 6. Perfect. Now 1/2 of the roof is completely done. And I gotta say, it looks pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna come across the bottom here and place in all of the stairs. We're gonna kind of draw an outline here of the roof. Back tough. I'm not gonna run out of deep slate stairs. I have an entire another stack. I am blind, but it's all right. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. Let's see how far. Okay, we got one more section to go. Boom. Okay, that was not supposed to go there. Go tough. Slabs. Tough stairs. Tough slabs. Tough slab. Tough stair. That'll work. And then we're going to run this over here. Now we'll go on with the tough stair. Deep slate across here. 4, 5. Boom. Boom, boom. And a third one. We'll go in there. And we got 2 tough slabs. And I'm gonna go ahead and okay. Can I place these blocks where they're supposed to go, please? I need to be a little more careful here. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Boom, boom. And then I think I have more slab. Yes, more deep slate slabs. All right. There's the end piece done. I'll place that, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll do deep slate stair, tough stair. Fill all of this in, of course, like so. And then we can just fill in this next section of deep slate. Of course, filling in the tough as we go. That is not tough. That's not supposed to go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I need to come across with the deep slate stairs, so I have something to put this tough stair on. Boom, 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 and then the tough stair. Perfect. And then we have deep slate stairs across here, and then fill in the rest of this section here, just like so. Come in with the deep slate. Oh, that's an okay. Wow, that was a complete fail. Okay, let me grab this stair before it despawns. Give me that. Give me that. Get rid of this. Pick it up. Can I even get up there? No, I cannot. Now I can. All right, we'll go. What's this stuff? Tough, tough. Deep slate, deep slate. Deep slate. There's my last tough slab, so we need to go pick up some more tough. All right, so I think I'll probably take the last couple of minutes of this episode, and I'm gonna go collect some materials after I kill this zombie and that creeper that's over there. So just move, please. Thank you. There's 1 shot. There's 2 shots. Perfect. Free gunpowder. Also, I do want to update the pumpkin chest. we have gone up since the last episode, the last time we updated the pumpkin chest. In case you didn't know, every subscriber I do on this channel, I farm a pumpkin. In fact, I'm going to grab one right now. Those pumpkins, these very pumpkins, okay, thank you, Enderman. I needed a grass block right there. Go up here in the pumpkin chest. It's a physical representation of all my subscribers in one place. Last time I updated, we had 322 subscribers. Now we're at 324. So thank you very much to my 2 newest subscribers. That evenly clears off a 12 deep layer of pumpkins in the pumpkin chest. And speaking of pumpkins in the pumpkin chest, I also have a comment of the day. Today's comment of the day goes to Diodo. It says, could only come back to the series today and did start watching the start of it. Thanks for placing the pumpkin, bro. Not only have I placed your pumpkin, I have now placed 2 new pumpkins. So my response to that is thank you. Thank you for your support. I do greatly appreciate it. Let me grab my non-Silk Touch pickaxe. Actually, that would have been dumb. Put the Silk Touch pickaxe in the ender chest. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Goodbye. How are you alive? What kind of super zombie was that? Okay, well, you see something new every day, I guess. Alright, let's go down into the mines. As a child, I yearn for the mines. And we'll just kind of glide our way down here into our deep slate mine and tough mine. I kind of need tough more than I need deep slate, which I can get from over here. Hopefully there's a decent amount of it. Yeah, there's all kinds of tough in here. Perfect. Absolute perfection. Alright. I'm trying to decide because I've only got a little bit left to do, and I definitely use more deep slate than I use tough, so I'm trying to decide how much tough I actually need to grab. I don't know, I'll grab a few stats. Just trying to go till I'm comfortable with how much I've got. I thought this iron was one of my cats. I was like, why in the world is one of my cats down here? Also, that water is quite loud. And might I even say, a little obnoxious. If I can be so brash. I call it bold and brash. More like belongs in the trash. Alright, let's see. Let me finish grabbing up this like little chunk here, and then we'll see how much that's gotta be like 2 or 3 stats, right? Yeah, about 2 1/4. I think 3 stats will be plenty to finish up this thing. Probably 2 is gonna be plenty to finish up the barn, but just to be safe, I'm gonna grab a little bit more. Just to be safe. 2 3/4. We'll go until we hit 3 stats. Which I think that should be 1, 2, 3. But now we have 3 stats of tough. I'm gonna grab some deep slate as well before I head up top. And then we'll kind of just go from there. Oh man, I wish I could mine deep slate faster. I mean, obviously I can if I go get like a beacon. And I think I'm only at efficiency 4. Yeah, I'm only at efficiency 4. So I could also go up to efficiency 5. So I could mine it faster, but I'm just saying. Whoa. Almost fell down there. How far across? Okay. Let me just kind of come back in over here, like so. And sure, why not? Let's give it a look-see. Let's see what's down here. There we go. That's a zombie who knows how to die. Alright, so there's obviously the trial chamber. What else we got going on down here? Diamonds? The geode? I don't think I need anything from a geode right now. I was hoping for some easy diamonds, but... Is that a torch? It was a torch. I've been down there. At some point. At some point in the lifetime of this world, I went down there. Alright, well, I want to focus on getting materials right now. I don't want to get distracted by caving. There's that geode. But let's get out of here. Get out of here and go grab some deep slate. Okay, my elytra are killing me right now. Right, let's, I guess I'll use the deep slate to get out. Kind of unfortunate, but that's what I got. Alright, and then we just mine away. I thought I dug over the cave again. I thought I was about to fall. Oh, there's the day counter. Day 23,383. But hey, tomorrow we're going to finish up that barn roof. It'll be all done. And then I don't know if I'm going to go quite back to animals yet. I'm still a little worn out, but the barn will be finished and we will move on to the next like project. Obviously the animals is an overarching thing that we're going to have to keep working on, but we'll move on to the next thing. But I do hope you'll join me tomorrow. I'm playing a day of Minecraft every day of 2026 because it's a day, baby. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you subscribe, and I do hope you have a wonderful day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye. See ya. Adios.